Hi everybody. I I was just on the phone with someone. We were talking about something that I've been thinking about a lot anyway, and the fact that I have no lipstick on. I didn't retouch my face, stuff like my hair's crazy, not that kind of stuff. When I was younger, that never crossed my mind ever. If I wanted to go out with my friends, I went as I was. I didn't really care about makeup. I didn't. The thought of looking a certain way. I mean, yeah, I spent time on my hair and blah 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 as a kid. I did my makeup and stuff, but it wasn't. I mean, once it was done, and I went on with my day. And I wasn't wrapped up in worrying about that, I guess. I mean, I had depression and anxiety and stuff like that, but none of it was around my physical appearance per se. I mean, I don't know. I guess back in my day, I wasn't. We weren't bombarded. First of all, we didn't really have internet. I mean, computers were room size. They weren't in a phone kind of a thing. There was no Facebook. There was no Instagram. There wasn't YouTube. There wasn't any of that stuff. So we weren't constantly, reality shows. There weren't reality shows anyway. I mean, if you really wanted to dig up something on a celebrity, you had to work. So anyway, I was talking about that. Like, it's such a bombardment now, and it's so much pressure because it's just everywhere. So, I don't know. I mean, in a way, I think it's really cool that we have all this. I mean, of course, I'm on YouTube right now, but I think it's really cool that the younger generation especially has ways to learn things. Like, my mom was not a girly girl type of thing. She wasn't into like the facials and makeup or anything like that. So I think it's cool if you're growing up like that and you want to know how to do makeup and you want to learn skincare like that and stuff. I think it's great. You can hop onto YouTube and Google and whatever and look things up. I think that's fabulous, and you can teach yourself wonderful things and feel good about yourself. But on the other hand, if you're really depressed and you're feeling like, I was telling my friend, I've never felt ugly until now because of all that bombardment. The reality of it is we don't walk around with filters on our faces, Photoshop, all that stuff. We don't. So it's just kind of a interesting phenomenon that's happening. And I kind of lost where I was going with that, but I kind of just wanted to talk about it for a second. Like, if you have a healthy self-love, if you have healthy relationships in your life, and you're not comparing yourself to other people's outsides, your inside to other people's outside, you know what I mean? We've heard that everywhere. But if you're not doing that, then it's fine, the bombardment. But what if you're a person who's really depressed and you're bombarded with all this stuff and you feel like you can't keep up? That is just contributing to the depression bully that I always say depression's a bully. And man, there's another way that it bullies us, and it's just wrong. So I just, I kind of want to remind us all, including myself, that what's important is not that you have this perfect face and not that you have this perfect hair. I mean, as you can see, I didn't do my hair today. That's not important. It's not important that you have the most expensive clothes and you have all this stuff. It's great if you can have it, and if you enjoy it, yay, I'm so happy. I enjoy it too. I'd like to be able to. One day I will. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? What matters is, first of all, that you love yourself. You treat yourself with love and kindness and generosity, and give yourself the time you need to take good care of yourself. Eat well, rest properly, take time for you, have healthy boundaries, that kind of stuff. The next thing is how you treat other people. How you treat strangers, how you treat your friends and family, of course, but all that. It's your character. It's your inner spirit. Are you sparkling, or are you kind of dull right now? what do you need to do to fix it if you're kind of dull? Are you dull because you're feeling unhappy with something in yourself or in your life? What can you do to fix it? Or are you unhappy because, there's always something we can do to fix these things. And if you need to turn off all this bombardment for a while and get back to the basics, do that. It'll be there. I mean, it is. You never know. Tomorrow there might be some other cool app that comes out or something. Anyway, and what else we were talking about was, and I don't know that I'm going to word this properly. Sorry about the glare on my glasses, you guys. I don't know if I'm going to word this properly. And I don't mean anything bad at all. You know me. I'm a mush ball. I love everyone. I want everyone to be loved. I want love everywhere. Happiness. I want everything to be peaceful and great. That's me. Hippie granola. So that being said, what I want to say now is there was a natural progression of things. In my generation, it's different now, but before me, my parents, my grandparents, great-grandparents, stuff like that. You'd go to school and you'd have your schoolmates and stuff like that. You'd go through your life and you'd have your best friends. You could know them from birth on and go through your life and be best friends. And that would be great. The rest of the people kind of drifted away. And you may have never heard or seen them again until maybe a class reunion or something. And that's great. And you catch up and you get the phone number and you never call. And, just the natural progression of things. So you're not constantly worried of keeping up with everybody or what are they thinking or... these people were either on the periphery of your life or drifted completely out. And that's how it went. Nowadays, and I'm not saying anything bad because personally I love social media because for one thing, it helps my business. For another thing, it helps me keep in touch with people. My very best friends don't even live near me. So it's a good thing for me. I have cousins that have had children that I've never met. And if it wasn't for social media, I wouldn't be seeing their beautiful children. So there's all these good points to it. But there's also a lot of people on social media that may be acquaintances on your periphery. Or they may not even talk to you and you're connected to them. They don't have anything to do with your life. They don't even look at your stuff. And if you're worrying about them, that's energy that wouldn't have been even expended 20, 30 years ago. So it's kind of like I don't know. It's a weird reality that we live in right now, and it's really hard to keep yourself healthy and what's the word? I don't know. I keep going back to taking care of your inner self. It's really hard to do that when you have all these constant outside things tripping you up. So I don't know. What I'm trying to say is focus on you. Focus on your well-being. Kick the freaking bully of depression to the curb because it's an asshole. Sorry for the language. And any of these other people that are on the periphery of your life, they may not have even been in your life if it wasn't for social media. People who love you, love you. People who want to be in contact with you will be. And if you want someone in your life, you got to be a good friend too. Okay, it's not a one-way street. But let's kind of refocus and be the best we can be and nurture the loving relationships with the genuine people who are in our immediate circle. And then if you have, time in your day for the other stuff, yeah, but try not to concern yourself with people who probably are not even thinking about you. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that in a mean way, but don't let someone who has their own life that they're not even talking to you or conversing with you or engaging with you on social media or whatever that you have not seen in 30 years, don't let them or whatever that means bring you down in your life right now.